Hey you guys, it's Chelsea from Linx, and we are back with another video in our ad breakdown series. And we're going to continue again with Grammarly because we really think they're killing it with their ads and that there is a lot that we can all learn from their really great creatives. So without further ado, we are going to get right into watching this next ad. It's called Enhance Your Writing, and it's a 1-minute ad. And just like last time, we're going to be comparing it against our kind of ad formula, our ad framework that we recommend at Linx to really help you kill it with your creatives. So this structure looks like hook, qualification, offer and benefits, sometimes there's multiple of these, call to action, social proof, and then often again another call to action. So we will see how it stands up against our structure, and we're going to discuss the pros and cons. I'm going to start the video and kind of pause it as we go through with my feedback. So let's go.
If you write anything on your computer, you need to get Grammarly.
Boom! Right off the top, we've got the hook. If you write anything on your computer, you need to get Grammarly. This definitely gets most people's attention. She's saying if you write anything on your computer. So if you have a computer, you write anything, she could be talking to you. So everyone's ears are gonna perk up a little bit and they're like, okay, I guess that's me. So let's see what else.
I write pretty much all day, every day, and Grammarly makes my writing better.
So then with this next part, it's actually really great because it is a qualification, but it's starting to sort of narrow things out even more. So with the first one, it's very broad. It's saying if you write anything on your computer, then you need to get Grammarly. But then there might be some people that hear that and they think, yeah, but I write all the time, I feel really confident with my spelling and grammar, and then they kind of stop listening and aren't really interested in watching the rest of the ad. But then this next part that says, I write pretty much all day, every day, and this guy's dressed like a business guy, he's a little bit older. So then for anybody that was maybe starting to discount it saying, oh, I don't need that, I'm experienced, this is what this next guy is doing. He's saying, hey, stick around, even if you're confident, Grammarly might still be for you. So let's keep watching.
As a student, I like that it's free.
Boom, another qualification or benefit. Now they're calling out all students. So as you can see, we're really starting to collect a sort of like diverse group of people, old, young, male, female, whatever, all different walks of life and professions and seasons and stages of life. They're sort of trying to get everyone and call them out specifically. So this is something that's really good.
Actually is correcting everything as I'm writing it.
Okay, so this ad is really fast paced, so you're gonna notice I'm kind of starting and stopping a lot, but there's a lot to kind of break down here. So what she just said was, it actually is correcting everything as I am writing it. And this is also supported with the visual on the screen of how that works. So this is great because you're learning more about specifically how it works. You're saying, oh, okay, so it's giving me live feedback on my writing. And it's good, again, that it's demonstrated with both the audio and the visual. Next up.
Errors, spelling errors, and even helps me find the right words to use so I can say what I want to say.
Okay, so then there's another benefit. So now this is another guy, it looks like he's working in the hospitality industry. Again, like just another type of person that this might appeal to. And he's saying grammar errors, spelling errors, it even helps me find the right words to use so I can say what I want to say. So this is good because, you know, if you have a bit of writer's block and you can't think of the words that you want to use, it could help you with that. Or maybe you're English as a second language and you want help finding different words too. Like that's another way that this could help you. So really super broad, and like that because it's just keeping your audience and your options, your customers, as open as possible.
It catches all those embarrassing little mistakes before I hit send.
Okay, so this one, it catches all those embarrassing mistakes before I hit send. This is great because it's kind of pulling on those like emotion and feeling strings. She says it catches those embarrassing mistakes before I hit send. So, you know, we've all been there before where you're sending like a text or an email and right as you click send, your heart stops because you're like, oh my gosh, did I say something wrong or whatever. So this is just that extra layer of insurance to avoid those situations that are just so awkward and uncomfortable. And you know, we've all been there and we've all felt those feelings before. So it's good that they kind of bring that up and mention it because it's relatable. Most people have had that experience, unfortunately.
I downloaded Grammarly around my freshman year because I was just horrible at typing.
Okay, so I downloaded Grammarly around my freshman year because I was just horrible at typing. It's the perfect tool for your resume. So again, calling out more people. This is students and people getting into the workforce, writing resumes, and they're talking about the things that are really, really important, that are make or break for your career, which is, for example, writing a resume, or, you know, your schoolwork, and eventually like your GPA and your degree and all those things that, you know, amount to your career. So it's just building up all these different layers of feelings and like intensity about how this is like such a critical part of your life. And although it's just this like spelling and grammar tool, it magnifies out to all these different ways that it can impact your life. And they're doing a really good job of communicating that in a very short time span.
Grammarly is like my secret weapon for writing papers.
It's the perfect tool for your resume. You know, you don't want any errors when it's your first impression.
I use Grammarly for important emails, social media posts, which there are a lot of.
I've used every tool out there, and Grammarly is by far the best for improving your writing.
Okay, so then here's a little bit of social proof. So it's built right into the ad here. But he says, I've used every tool out there and Grammarly is by far the best for improving your writing. So this is somebody that's tested everything else on the market, all the other competition, and he's saying that this is the best one. So it's great to see that and hear that, because there might be people also thinking this. It's good that this is mentioned right in the actual ad itself.
Grammarly is making me a better writer, and it's free.
I would recommend Grammarly if you're a student.
My family,
My peers, my colleagues.
It's like having your own personal proofreader for free.
Download Grammarly for free at Grammarly.com.
Okay, so that's it. And there's your call to action at the end. So it says download Grammarly for free. So if you remember from our last video, this is the same call to action saying download Grammarly or go to Grammarly.com, but this time they've added one extra little bit of information, and that it's for free. So as we know, people love free, they love the word free, and that's just giving a little bit more information rather than the people in the last video going, okay, well, like, what's the catch? How much does it cost? Whatever. This says it very clearly for you, and they're saying download it for free. So if there was ever any objections or friction about cost and pricing, they're now squashing that because they're saying you can just download it for free. And again, we like this type of call to action because it's simple, it's really easy to understand. It's kind of just funneling everyone to one place, saying just download it at Grammarly.com, and then once they go to the website, it can kind of like do a little bit more there, but it's just really simple and concise in the ad, which we really do like. So overall, this is a really strong ad, and again, that's why we've decided to go ahead and make this series on this, because we know these are strong ads. We like them a lot, and again, like mentioned in the last one, this one is so compelling because it's got those really great audio as well as visual elements, which just make it super easy for you to understand. And no matter what your learning style is, or if you're, you know, like watching something on your computer and this ad starts playing and you're kind of not giving it your full attention, even if you're not watching it, then you're hearing it. Or maybe you're doing something so your volume's muted, but then you're watching it, so then you're still getting good information, whether you're getting it audio, visual, or ideally both. And overall, we do also like it for sort of the cadence and the pacing. This one in particular, flipping between all the different people, really keeps the pace up, keeps you interested. There's no sort of like dead space in it anywhere, and that's really good because you've only got a minute to fill and you really want to jam pack it with tons of information and make sure you're keeping people's attention. So overall, super strong ad. We really like these Grammarly ads, so we're gonna keep showing them to you as great examples for what you can maybe do with your business and your YouTube ads. If you want to know more, definitely check us out. Go to our website. Maybe you're interested in our YouTube Expert Ads course, or we've also got our agency offer where if you want us to take over the reins and help you with your YouTube ads, we can also do that for you. So thank you again for coming back to another video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!